Hey tubers, I wasn't going to video me sanding this down again, but it's in 800 scratch, and the cowl panel's just set in here, and we'll line it up and then probably just hold it with some tape here, and then we'll get ready to start masking off for the stripes. So yeah, that's about it right there. So that's where we're at. Got a late start because I had to take the wife to the airport. She's winging her way towards Grapevine, Texas, and see the birth of the new granddaughter. And if she's out of the hospital and back home, we might be able to see her on Friday on my live show. So that's where we're at. I got all my dimension sheets here on what to do, and got all the tape out. This is the fine line tape I use from 3M, and I use this stuff to mark, and from there we'll get masking this up. With luck, I plan on painting tomorrow. With luck. I'm not. They say the wind is supposed to be out of the south, which is that way, so it won't come down from the north, which is that way, so it won't be coming into the garage door. So I should be able to put the pony wall up, get this, get some pearl on here. You got to spray the white, then the pearl, then clear the whole front end again, and this time it's going to be 3 good coats, and we'll be done with this for a while, hopefully. Like I say, this was the major bad spot. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 other spots that I can use a small touch-up gun on, and then the front bumper. So roughly I could dismantle the pony wall after this, and oh, and I want to respray the underside of the hood. That's the other thing. So, well, that's where we're at. Let's see, on the other side, Dizzy's clock is in the mail on the way to him. As soon as some e-checks clear, he will get the money sent to him for the kids fund. Hazy's money was sent to him today. He's got it. And so my next auction will be for this hubcat. I got the parts to make it into a clock. And giving what I'm going on in the garage and what's happening with me, and I'll be gone this week in Indy and Texas. I won't be back until that night. So I think we'll start it the first part of August, and we'll end it the week after Labor Day, which will be, well, this is Labor Day weekend, isn't it? Yeah. No, that'll be Labor Day, the 2nd. So then we'll do it on my live show on the 6th. So that's all I got for now. When I have more, and I want to sit down and take 5, because I just finished sanding. I had to cut the plastic, so when we remask, we'll have to put paper up and cover that back up. But we'll need to put the cowl panel back in it. This still needs to be cut and buffed, but you need it for the measurements, at least to make sure that this lines up. And I got to get the step stool in here. So when I get more, I'll turn this back on later. Hey tubers, I don't know, funny thing, you start on the side that you made the mistake on. So yeah. So yeah, this took about 15 minutes to lay out. The green tape will come off, and that'll be the white line. Okay, so blue, white, and then blue again. And then the white panel. So that's where we're at. When I get more, I'll turn it back on later. Hey tubers, yeah, you see it right, that's 5:30. And I've been at this, started this at 2 o'clock. And you can barely make out the blue tape, the fine line tape. But let's see how many times we had it striped and I pulled it apart. And including this yellow piece, that was all done. So, yeah. So, finally got this side done. Got to double check the measurements, but from the center line to there is 4.5 inches, and then we could start building it in. And so, I'm going to verify it, but I've been checking it as I go. I wanted to start with the side I screwed up before. Got that done. So white, 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 blue, and then blue in the center here. But yeah, so let's see if we can do this one-handed. Yep, 4.5 inches. So then we're 4 1/8 to the inside, and and 4 1/8 to the inside. Yeah. Whew. Okay. Well, I'm going to take 5. Got the last to go. Then we got to mask everything off, and then put the wiper panel back in the car, and get ready to paint. I'm glad my wife sure is having fun in Texas, because I wouldn't be out here doing this right now. I'd have to be in there with her. So better enjoy this while I can. So when I get more, I'll turn this back on, but it's break time later. Hey tubers, man, I'm beat. I started at 5:30 this, man, excuse me, at 5:30 this morning, and yeah, I had to get my car registered, a whole bunch of other stuff to do prior to my wife leaving, and so we got this all masked up. Clean up, shoot white, take all this that I just put on off, and clear it. And that'll do it. So, hopefully the weather will cooperate. We won't get too strong of winds, and they'll still be out of the south. I'll know that when I watch the news tonight. If not, oh, I better do something about this. I'll take care of that in the morning. So, yeah. So if, yeah. So I'll watch the news tonight and see what it's going to do. If they're still out of the south, it'd be great, because then they hit the back of the house and they split up and there's hardly anything in the front. It's usually roughly or at the end of the driveway is when you start feeling the wind. But if they change direction, there's no painting in here tomorrow. So, all right, this is it for the night. I want to thank everybody for watching, subscribing, and of course leaving comments. It's going on 7. Yeah, I think I'm going to pour a cold one. I think tonight's going to be a gin and tonic night. Later, guys.